really everywhere, and to back steals, which are the hardest thing to do when you're a pressing team, is to get a steal going backwards, and we had 3 or 4 of those, and our rover, which has got side-to-side coverage, was making steals, and the rover steals unbelievably hard to get. So tons of effort that leads to a nice little layup there, but that was a lot of work, and I was very, very proud of that effort.
Well, Shenise, how much does this home winning streak mean to the team?
It means a lot, especially for us seniors. We're trying to establish, a little bit of tradition going in here, and we definitely want to protect our home court. We have a lot of pride on this team, especially this team coming in. We have a great group of girls, and we just definitely want to protect our home court whenever we have a chance to.
Coach, with the New Year's coming up, and you also have UNC on the horizon. What's the plan for the next few days?
Well, tomorrow we're going to do like a wrap-up of who we are. It's going to be a 3-cycle weights and a film of us, and then individual skill, just what each person needs to work on. So we'll take care of that. We'll finish that up. And that's our last day to sort of, this is who we are, this is who we are going in. I mean, it's bunker down. I mean, we're in bunker mentality. We're ready. I mean, we're focused. We've gotten the lessons that we needed to in this non-conference schedule. We taught a couple hard ones, and we accept them. They're very deep in our heart. We thank the people who taught us those lessons. And we're in bunker mentality, and we're ready.
So no time for fun and games on the holidays?
Well, we always have fun now. This team is, hey, fun and passion and all that, we have a lot of fun. But we can be very businesslike, and our focus can be very sharp, and I liked what I saw tonight. I really did.
Is it important to keep in mind those 2 losses, or just put them away completely?
No, I mean, we learned, I mean, when someone beats us at anything, I mean, we're competitive, so we're going to talk about why they beat us and what we didn't do well. And, Courtney Hurd out there, a couple shots, I mean, I actually hit her on the back, so nice shot, kid. Like, sometimes you just beat it. I mean, she just had some incredible plays tonight, her will and rebounds or whatever. If it's our fault, we're going to fix it. Okay, and that's what we want to know. See, we want to be unraveled. We want to be discovered. We want to be exposed. We want it to be exposed because ultimately we're on this process to be as great as we can possibly be at the end of the year here.
Shenise, same thing. Is it important to keep that in the back of your minds? Those two losses.
Just as Coach said, it's important to keep those lessons in the back of our mind. We don't want to creep up again. We don't want to lose the same way as we lost earlier on this season. It's just important to keep growing. So yeah, they're in the back of our mind. We don't want it to happen again, but more importantly, the lessons that we learned from those 2 losses.
And Stephanie?
Yeah, I use it as motivation. And like they said, it's a lesson learned. And we got to move on still.
Well, Coach, what was the common denominator in those 2 games? The 2 ranked teams that you played on the road, you beat the ranked team, you played home. Maybe the turnovers. I think you averaged 22. Did you see something that connects what happened in those defeats?
Yeah, but I mean, we had 19 turnovers tonight. So I mean, the common denominator, those 2 losses actually felt completely different to me, completely different. So, but yeah, I don't want to really tell everyone how to beat us. So can I just plead the 5th on that?
Talk to me about Morgan Stroman's performance tonight, leading the team in scoring.
Yeah.
And there was one point where she had back-to-back steals and
yeah. She, everybody's kind of earned their role, and Sylvia Bullock's the workhorse, and she's going to have 2 points and be one of our MVPs, and we all celebrate that. And Stroman's role, and I yell at Morgan Stroman if someone else is lazy. I mean, that's how important her energy is to this team. She gets in trouble even if someone else is jogging, because she is responsible for our energy, and if she's not hyped and amped or whatever, then that's a big part of her job. Now, some of those steals that we get, and then she gets the easy layup, she better appreciate those too. Okay, because a lot of times she's just at the point of the press putting it in, and we love her for it. So it's a give and take, but we all know who we are, and there's no secrets, and there's no ego here. We got to do what we got to do to win.
Stephanie, back-to-back great games scoring. What's your confidence level like going into ACC play?
I feel great. This is exactly what I feel I need to be, and I want to help my team win. So I just got to keep it up.
Stephanie, the 3-point line being moved back this year, what effect has that had on your game this year?
None, really.
Yeah.
I shoot kind of far out, so not really.
And Shenise, how about you? You're actually shooting, I think, a higher percentage this year than last year.
Really? People feel like it.
No, not at all. What is it? A couple inches?
It's even farther out in Europe.
Still close for her.
Coach, what effect has that had, if any, on the women's game this year? You feel?
I don't think it's been dramatic at all. And I really thought that arc would have more of an effect, and that really hasn't changed anything either. But it may be a different team, but not us.
Coach, you talk about like 15-minute stretch of your team's best. Getting all those steals, the transition points, is that the ideal pace for your team?
Yeah, but we have to battle for the boards, you know, and that's what I saw. I saw all 5 of us really battling for the boards, and then we say scatter like roaches, and we want to, but we got to get in there and we got to scrum it out. And then when we secure the ball and we scatter real well, that's when we're pretty special. But it starts with the toughness on the rebound, and that's what we hadn't been doing the last couple games prior, and we got beat for it.
Shenise, now you have North Carolina on the road, and that's, you know, what kind of opportunities does that present for you? Because this is that type of team, ranked, on the road. Can you talk about what that opportunity is for you?
It is another opportunity to show who we are. Every time we, you know, get put on the stage, we try to, you know, come out there with passion and competitiveness. But I mean, we want to just continue to win. I mean, I don't feel any different about it. We're talking about taking our ACC games one game at a time. So this is another opportunity that's in front of us, and coach is going to get us prepared for it. It's I mean, it's just another opportunity. It doesn't feel any different, honestly.
Yesterday, you guys were talking about that video clip where you guys watched about with Ray Lewis and, you know, the clips from the Georgetown game and motivation instilled. Is that enough motivation where you guys are never going to go back to that? You guys aren't going to have another slip up like that because you don't want that to happen again?
I mean, yeah, the message came across, and we're not going to do that again.
Were you guys still quoting Ray Lewis on the court tonight?
What was that?
Were you guys still quoting Ray Lewis on the
Yep.
court tonight?